All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Bayat Rakah from the Cleveland branch of the Church of the Great Millstone. Come back at you with another quick lesson through the power and spirit of the Most High and His Son, who this present evil, wicked world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. But in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashawan Kodash, we will know the Father as Yahweh, which means He exists or He is. We will know the Son as Yahweh Shai, which means He's the Savior or He's the Deliverer for the elect of the nation of Israel. Now, the nation of Israel consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, and Seminole Indians on your father's side, because according to the scriptures, you are who you are and what you are through your patriarchal lineage was just the man, because the man carries the seed. But before I get into this quick lesson, I'd like to give all praise, all honor, and all infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Peace, love, blessings, and many salutations to the Lord's elect, the Akim, scattered abroad the forks of the earth, preaching this truth. Starting with the 144,000 prophets, which are men, then it trickles down to the men, women, and children, the great multitude that John saw. So with that being said, man, today I'm going to go in on how before the world was even created, the Most High had a plan, the antagonizer and the protagonizer, man. So he had the good guy and the bad guy set up in a movie. See, this is how we know this thing is like a movie, because movies don't just get played out in one day. It's like someone thinks of the plot. You feel me? Like basically everything is thought of beforehand, man. So before I get that, I know what I'm gonna get. What's that? Luke 14, I think, when it talks about counting the cost. 14. Luke 12. No, here it go right here. The water Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, this is Luke 14 and 28. It says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient sense to finish it? Lest happily he have laid the foundation, and it is not able to finish it. All that beheld him began to mock him, saying, This man began to build and was not able to finish." So this is a parable from the words of Yahweh Shai. So if he's basically telling you, man, to sit down and plan things, man, who's just gonna try to build a house and lay the foundation and just do everything on the go? Some things is through the spirit, you feel me? But really, you're supposed to sit down, take precaution, you feel me? Like, well, what if this don't work? And have backup plans and things of that nature. But you got to count the cost. So you think the creator of the heavens and the earth didn't count the cost? Well, really, he don't even have to count the cost, because everything he do is perfect and right. But the moral of it, though, is he mapped everything out before plan. Like, don't nothing happen that the Most High didn't sanction or didn't want to happen. Like, oh, that was a mistake, and you feel me? I didn't want that to happen. No, everything has its season and its appointed time for everything under the heaven. So back to Romans chapter 9, verse 11. to back it up, it says, well, 10. It says, and not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being yet not born. What children? Talking about, because Rebekah and Isaac is the forefathers of who? Jacob and Esau. So like Jacob and Esau, the so-called white race and the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians. It says, for the children being not yet born. So this is before the children was even born. Neither have done any good or evil. So ain't nobody did nothing good, ain't nobody did nothing evil. This is preordained. This is before the fact of them even being born. That the purpose of God, so God's purpose, according to election, according to who he have chosen, might stand. Not of works, but of him that calleth. So not off of nothing that nobody did, not off of works. It was said unto her, said unto who? Said unto Rebekah, the elder shall serve the younger. Who was the elder? Esau. Who was the younger? Jacob. As it is written, meaning it was written somewhere in the Old Testament. Malachi, Malachi, the first chapter, it says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. So beforehand, man, before they even did anything good, before they even did anything evil, it was already a plan for what? For the Most High to hate Esau. Because why? This prophecy right here had to be fulfilled. This prophecy right here had to be fulfilled. Second Ezra chapter 6. I would start at the top and read to about, I think, 9. It's lucky. It's like every single time, man. Every time I go to do a video. The second Ezra 6 and 1. I'm going to try to breeze through it. It says, and he said unto me, in the beginning. So it's going back to the beginning. When the earth was made. So this is before Abraham, before Isaac, before Jacob, before Esau, before anybody. But well, I ain't gonna say before anybody, but before the names that I named. It says, and he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or even the winds blew. It says, before it thundered and lightened, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels was gathered together to what? To make everything, man. Because the Most High made his son, and his son made the angels, and they made everything else. Or ever the heights, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measure of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys in Sion were hot, or ere the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed, that have gathered faith for treasure, before the elect, man. Then, so before the world was made, before everything was established, then did I consider these things. So he counted the cost. He sat down and counted the cost. That's basically what verse 6 is saying. Then did I consider, he thought upon, he meditated upon these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. He said, I made the world, I'm going to destroy it. Then answered I and said, what shall be the part asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Talking about what? The rulership. Talking about the first earth before. Salakia. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, because that was that was a representation of Jacob pulling Esau out of power off that high horse, man. Ezekiel 25:12 said that the Most High was going to use us. And the scriptures also said that it's the Most High's weapons of war, man. It says, for Esau is the beginning of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the Most High mapped these things out, man, perfectly, man. Life ain't just happening and you go and you go as you live, and you live as you go. No, everything was already written out, man. From the time you was born to the time you pass away, to the time Yahweh shall come back and rescue his elect and destroy the wicked. It was already written, man. So that was just something quick, man. Esau is going down because it's prophecy, man. Count the cost. The Most High did it. So with that, man, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, peace, love, and blessings to the Lord's elect, Shalom, and the Bible ball.